Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Rizz Show. We have Mr. Dan Soder here.
That's a good smattering, a nice solid smattering of applause.
He's to my left.
Yeah.
This is the guy I'm opening for.
Yeah, damn right.
We were kind of chatting off the air, and I am devastatingly nervous about this evening's, what's about to transpire this evening.
I have a couple questions.
Yes, go ahead.
Number one, let me just tell you, it's not going to be as bad as you think it is.
Oh, that's really supportive.
And if it is as bad as it is, then I'm going to really enjoy that.
So will the sold-out crowd tonight over here at the Comedy Club.
And sold-out crowd, if you're there just to watch Rizz bomb, and then, like, that's all you're there for, feel free to leave right after. Because we actually have... It's like it's fun when your job is a dare to someone else. It's like no one works in an insurance company and they're like, hey, you lost a bet. You got to go do the quarterly numbers at a Friday meeting. And then after the meeting, they're like, well, we actually have a meeting here. So leave if you're just here to watch them screw up the numbers.
I was thinking that maybe you could be insulted by it being a dare.
No. I mean, it's odd because I think it's like 70% flattered, 30% offended.
Yeah.
Because you're
I
almost
totally
like,
get
oh, you carny folk, we have to do your job as a dare, you circus people.
Yeah.
But then it's also like, oh, yeah, you're scared of my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, your job is so difficult that it is terrifying to some to try and complete that.
But here's the thing about stand-up comedy. No one thinks it's difficult. Everyone thinks they can do it. That's why all these, like, not you. I'm saying, like, people that, like, if you go to L.A., you see just bottomed-out celebrities being like, well, I'll do stand-up. And you're like, oh,
it doesn't.
That's not how it works. So I can never live in L.A. I'd
Look
get
at
into
Michael Richards.
Yeah, I mean, you look like Jeremy Piven does sets at the Laugh Factory. It's like, I'd want to fight Ari from Entourage if I didn't get a new joke to work. And then he's like, well, it's just stand-up. It's like, no, some of us take this seriously.
Yeah, like I'm taking this seriously.
Dude, you walked in and you're like, I'm legit nervous. And I was like, that made me feel a lot better about this whole thing.
You know what? I've been at home kind of with a hairbrush, practicing in a mirror. Because the rules were I couldn't go to an open mic. I was going to sneak into an open mic.
That's fair because you're going to feel the sting of a live crowd.
Yes.
Here's the thing that hurts. It's not when you go out there and start talking. It's where you expect a reaction and there is none.
Because in here, in my head, it's funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why most comedians just come from really broken backgrounds, is because it's like the closest we can get to feeling that abuse from childhood. We're like, oh, there's that sweet snap of no love. Oh, there it is, baby. Oh, I'm back to being 8 years old.
It stings so good.
Yeah. Like, num.
This is why I burn myself with cigarettes.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that's a good. That's actually better than doing open mics. Go have your dad just sock you in the mouth. I've always told this is going to get pretty dark, but I've always said that if I had a kid and he wanted to be a comic, I'd just go into the room and grab a gun and come into the other room and be like, be funny, and shoot myself in front of him.
My Lord.
But I tell you what, that kid would be winning Emmys. Emmys and Grammys.
That's Dan Soder. Tonight over at Helium.
I'm telling you, man, like if people are there to watch, like if they're there for the blood sport of watching you bomb, I get it. Like I totally get it. But straight up, like, I won't take offense. Like, once you're done, just quietly grab the check from the staff. I'm
watching. I'm a fan.
We were talking about this earlier that
I got a babysitter. My wife's coming.
Yeah. Well, you should get sufficiently drunk after your set.
I'm going to do it before.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that this is a shared audience. Like, people that are coming to the show solely to see Rizz, they would stick around for your show regardless if Rizz was doing it or not.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I think sometimes it's like a politeness thing where they're like, well, we got to stay. Like, I guarantee there'll be someone's wife, like a fan of yours wife, will be like, do I have to stay for the whole show? Hey, the rest of the show is telling you this right now? No.
It's going to be funny.
Grab the check and go. Grab the check and go.
No, it is rude for you to get up and leave.
No, I'm saying it's not rude because
he's being polite.
What's easy about leaving is then you know who's just there to actually see the show, so you can like. I think for years being on the road, you chase people that don't want to like you, and so, I mean that's basically what all comedy is. But I'm now in my mid-30s and just kind of mellowed out, and I'm kind of like, dude, if you don't want to be here, don't be here.
Yeah,
because if you're in a basement in a mall in St. Louis with me, let's just have fun.
Yeah.
And then like after obviously the people that are there to watch you bomb, that'll be their fun.
Yes.
What bet did you lose?
We have a competition, and show them the pictures.
Okay.
Where every week women send us. To describe it sounds like a cheesy, dumb morning radio
Listen,
show.
I am such a lonely man that if there is any half-naked women at all
There
in
you
this
go.
thing, I am fine with it. You could.
What women do is they send in pictures of their cleavage, and we
dude.
have to guess whether they're real or fake breasts. That is,
You got to look for the top of the shelf, man.
it's a lot harder
Okay,
than you
yeah,
think.
it sounds immature and surface and what have you.
I'm already
This is-
signed off.
This is tough.
That's real.
Show Mr. Dan Soder the gallery.
That's what I'm. Oh, the whole gallery.
Oh man.
It's
And these
become
are
a-
all, and
it's
these are all
become-
St. Louis boobs.
These are all listeners.
It's become a serious competition where this is secondary now. The difficulty is the locks and the
Hey,
point
Sticks.
system and the strategy.
Those are real.
Sticks, come here.
what I
You good?
said.
It sounds like a fun game. It's
I'm
not
going
fun.
to tell you how serious
It's
this
not
is.
fun.
You sound like.
Don't even tell him yet. Just tell
I sound
him to
like
go
Mickey
upstairs
Mouse?
and
I know.
get
Go upstairs and get
what the winner gets.
what the winner gets.
Yeah.
Here's what the loser gets.
Had a lot of opinions on what I said.
Oh yeah, this is a punishment that he lost.
How is anyone losing when there's all these beautiful breasts in St. Louis? I think the
He had-
real.
He had to get initials tattooed on him.
Our initials.
yeah, those
he
are
had
our
to get
initials.
tattooed on him.
You guys are doing jail-style tattoos?
Yeah.
You go, here's the thing. You now belong to... Rizzuto, grab your pocket. You belong to him now for 3 months.
That could
Oh,
be a
don't
punishment.
give him any ideas,
Oh, dude,
man.
yeah, you should do
could be a punishment.
jailhouse.
Oh.
Hey, tell him what the punishment for this round is.
24 hours inside a Waffle House. You can't leave.
Okay, here's my question. Can you bring edibles with you?
that was not against the rules
not
when the
against the
rules were
rules.
Yeah,
set.
dude.
we haven't
Edibles,
discussed that at
edibles
all.
and a good book, and then you can just eat Bert's chili for 24 hours.
And they
Good.
didn't want to go for this. I was saying there's an escape clause where every waffle you eat, you take 25 minutes off.
Yeah.
They didn't want that.
Why didn't you guys want that? You
They
Oh,
didn't-
didn't
because
want
it's unfair.
They didn't want it because
Look
the
at
big
who you're
fat
looking
guy
at.
over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone in 7 minutes.
I would have loved it. You'd have been like, cool, I'm clocking out at around 11 a.m.
Like that's the escape hatch.
Yeah.
Every waffle you eat is 25 minutes off.
Dude, he was gone so fast.
I just show up and I'm like, hey, what's up, Claudia? I'll take 74 waffles, please.
Yeah.
Might as well get him to go. That's fine.
She goes, I know. I saw you coming. I saw you
Put out your
walk
cigarette,
in.
start
Yeah.
making the waffles.
Oh,
there's
dude, I've seen
points.
Waffle Houses. That's something I missed. They don't have it in New York, and I miss.
Stop by one while you're in town. Here.
Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
So for the real or fake competition, there's points associated with getting one right,
Okay.
and whoever gets to 21 points, the competition ends. Whoever's in last place has to suffer the consequences.
Okay.
So I came in last place for the last competition.
Is it weekly? Is it? How do you guys do this?
Every week.
Every week you guys
But
do
then,
this.
but the first of 21 wins. So every
Okay.
week there's
So
Solid.
the competition could last, 6-7 weeks.
Oh yeah, here's what the winner has.
Yeah.
There is the championship
That's a
belt.
solid boxing title.
Yeah.
I'm a
Thank
pro
you.
wrestling fan, so I know. Oh,
That's-
look at the boobs in the middle.
That's for real. That's a real belt.
Yeah,
Do you
this
wanna
is a real
participate?
deal.
Just
Yeah.
had a grown man
I mean,
say,
yeah,
look at the boobs in the middle.
If you'd like to
If
be a part
I
of
lose, do I have to do stand up tonight? Oh wait, if I lose, I have to keep doing this on the road. Okay. Oh, so my whole life is a loss. All right.
So we have.
I
So
like
the
this
winner,
belt, though.
Yeah.
the winner gets to pick the punishment for the next competition. And
Okay.
I won the last one, and this was my punishment. So I'm facing my own punishment.
So your punishment is you're like, Dan Soder's coming to town. Who wants to open for him? Well, what a hellacious gig.
You
You go,
just
I
happen
look
to
at the
be
ticket.
in
I
town.
see the tickets sold. I know what he's doing numbers wise. So you picked this, and then you got
And
this.
I lost. Yeah.
And why did you pick this?
Because it's torture for me. It would be torture for me.
So you thought you were like, dude, there's no way I
I'm
ever want to do
clear.
stand up.
I did so well in the last competition. There's no way I'm going to lose this.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
you
like,
kinda-
I would love to watch one of these guys just suffer up there for 5 minutes.
5 minute set.
5 minutes.
Ain't that bad, dude.
Tight 5.
It ain't bad. I mean, you're gonna see how long 5 minutes feels on stage.
I
It feels like a long
practicing
time.
in my
One of my
bedroom.
worst bombs ever that still haunts me. 15 years later, 3 minute set at an open mic. I still remember that. Tucson, Arizona. It was one of the worst bombs I've ever taken in my life.
Really? For
Yeah.
3 minutes?
I just kept starting premises and then bailing at this open mic. I was like, dating's weird, right? God, you guys ever come home and your roommates? So who likes Wildcats? And then I just walked off stage.
That's it.
Like I didn't even make the full 3 minutes. And
Oh,
I
my
went in the
God.
back. This one you could still smoke cigarettes inside. And I went in the back of the comedy club, hung my head in between my legs, and smoked like 3 cigarettes back to back, just like my kid just died cigarettes. like these weird, like.
I may smoke tonight.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
do
Don't
it.
that.
Oh, how long have you quit smoking?
3 years.
Nice. I'm at 5.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, it doesn't go away, dude.
Cold turkey?
I read the Alan Carr book, The Easy Way to Quit Smoking.
I'm like a man. I just quit.
Oh, cool. I'm sorry that I'm a well-read individual. I'm sorry that I prefer literature.
Like a man. I said no.
Cool. Oh,
No
you just
more.
headbutt the wall every morning? Yeah, that's good. Why don't you exchange? I'd rather flip pages than get CTE for trying to get off cigarettes.
Got CTE, but his lungs feel great.
I want to go back to this cleavage game because I feel like I'm a boob guy, and there's not a lot of us left. So when you come in,
I'm a breast man as well.
you know, so my roommate has a theory that were you breastfed?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. My roommate's like, I'm not breastfed, and he's like all about ass and legs, and I was like, I don't know, but I love big boobs, and he's like, yeah, you're breastfed. I'm
Yeah.
like, stop doing the psychology behind why I like it. I just like a big pair of boobs.
Why can't I just have something and without something behind it?
They're always that's what the age we're in right now, where it's like, what do you like? Oh, you know why you like that. You're like, tastes delicious, you idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, talk with me. Don't analyze me.
Yeah, I really hate that, but I love that you guys do this. This is a great.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's
No,
never a
it's not.
shortage.
Do you guys ever get to see the boobs?
No. 100%
wow.
anonymous.
Yeah.
No, so you never get full shot, like.
No.
Every once in a while.
I like you can tell who handles the emails.
Well, that's funny.
like,
Every
well,
once in a while, our web guy gets them, and then he like if he has to do any editing, like sometimes they wear like sheer stuff, and you can see some things.
Yeah.
And he'll send them to us and go, just so you guys can pick. Here are the actual boobs before the edit.
Would you? I mean, like, if I'm just wondering how upset I'd be if I saw, like, if I was on the show and then I saw a pair and I'm like, those are my girlfriend's boobs.
Yeah, we've had that before.
No. He's talking about one of us.
One of
us.
you guys. No.
Oh, well, that would be unfair.
We've had. Well, the whole thing is women are supposed to kind of remain anonymous.
Yeah.
I say it's empowering.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we've been out and about, and guys come up and said, "Hey, my chick was picture number 3, which you got wrong."
He hits you.
Yes, right in the mouth.
I paid for those things.
Sorry, dude.
I wanted them. I think you could tell by the sheen on them.
There are
were
some.
fake.
There are some where we'll yell for receipts because I don't buy it.
And then somebody did send
And
us
then
a
somebody
receipt.
sent us a receipt.
Oh man! And then you probably just get a nice pair of pancake boobs. And
And
that
there
ain't
are
fooling
never
nobody.
a shortage, by the way. We
Never.
never have to solicit.
Really?
Never.
Oh no.
God bless you, women of St. Louis.
I know, love them, don't you?
God, you heavy-chested angels.
It's
a good band name.
So you can play along at home. Go to the gallery and play along.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'd be really good at this game because I'm a boob
So does
guy.
everybody.
Yeah, so does everybody, and they have work. I mean, they do this in their workplaces, and they have competitions and punishments and all that.
Who's had the most victories? Who has the most wins?
Ooh, I'd say
Definitely not over here.
Jeff has lost
Oh,
the
the guy
most?
that looks like the ecstasy dealer in the room. He's got the most success.
What is it? The first
You're
one?
dealing ecstasy.
What did I do?
I never
Dude, you
wanted to
definitely
say it,
look
but-
like you were outside of high school with a bag of pills.
Oh,
And you're
that's.
going,
I've done the least amount of
First-
anybody in this room. That's
no,
a
you're
fact.
selling them, not doing them. You're
So-
the dealer.
All right, I should have said you just more look like a party promoter, but either way, it means that you look like you get a lot of ass.
So this is just a guess, but let's say we've played this game.
Well, thanks.
We've had 20 different rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff has lost 15. Like had to do the punishment 15
He's had to
times.
do-
That's because
15
Jeff's beard makes it look like he's just been out in like a cabin, and he's like, forget the ways of a woman.
Yeah, he lives on
Do they
Kaczynski Way.
still smell like lilac? And you're like, I don't know, Jeff. He's like, this reminds me of my lost lady's breast.
Yeah, Jeff emerges from the woods every morning.
Yeah. He goes, can I smell the screen? I'm like, no,
Now
Jeff.
that you
just
actually hit
guess."
that one on the nose.
Yeah. That's
smell
great.
the
You've lost
screen.
15?
Well, what are some of
probably.
the punishments you've had to do?
Tattoos, nipple pierce, chest shave, which you had to do that with me.
Oh, the
right?
waxing. Yeah, the waxing.
Oh, the
That was
waxing.
easy.
Sorry.
How
It was
how
child's play.
smooth did you feel in the shower?
Oh, it was amazing. After.
Really?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in the
When I
shower
get
after.
super stoned, sometimes I'm like, because I have like white trash chest hair, I'm always like, should I shave it off? I'm like, no, I'd be so goofy, but I'd be so smooth. It's always such a stoned thought because you're thinking
Yeah.
of texture, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll be all slick like a seal.
What else?
Slim Shady. He had to dye his hair like Eminem.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
I actually
brutal.
pulled that off. No,
Yeah.
I
Did you?
pulled
You
it
look
He
off.
actually
good?
did. He
Pretty
actually
good.
did, and he liked it.
To the point where I almost did it again.
One of my
here you go.
favorites was he had to wear a T-shirt every day with his face on it.
Here you go. Here's
That's
the shirts
pretty
right here.
For 30 days.
For 30 days. And if I was caught without one of these shirts on, the 30 days reset.
Oh, man, that's pretty brutal.
Every day for 30 days.
They also had to do, these two had to do a
you
bikini
go.
car wash.
Did I pull off the...
Dude, you honestly do.
Yeah, it's creepy.
It's crazy.
I think I'm going to do it again.
You look like a successful EDM DJ.
Oh yeah,
Well, you can come to. I'll come to your event.
Yeah,
So you sell
drugs at my
ecstasy at his
show.
concert.
Yeah. The two punishments that I've lost,
Yeah.
one was I had to dress in lingerie and work at a bar that the waitresses wear lingerie. And
We're
the other
like
time,
Twin Peaks or something?
even
Even
it's
better.
even better than that. And then the other one was I had to do a bikini car wash at that same bar.
Yeah.
Those are the two that I've lost.
Yeah,
Did they just play Pour Sugar on Me? Pour Sugar on Me on repeat?
He made some cash that day, by the way.
Dude, hell yeah.
I spent 52 hours in this room in a onesie and was not allowed to leave.
Oh,
How
that's
did you,
the worst.
How did you pee?
I was allowed to pee, and that was it. I had to put up a sign that said, 2 minutes, and people, and I was on camera and being timed.
Can I tell you exactly where I would cheat on that? I'd bring a PlayStation in and hook it up to a screen.
That's not cheating.
Oh,
that was
that's not
acceptable.
That was
I
okay
threw
to
a
do.
party.
He had to
threw a
do
party.
how many layers of...
I had to do 4 coats of spray tan.
Did you look like George Hamilton at the end?
Yeah.
I got so depressed. Honestly, my kids cried when I came home.
Yeah, because you probably look like a
I was
crazy person.
orange.
Oh, the best punishment so far, though, or one of the worst punishments so far. Jeff was locked upstairs in our office and on repeat at a loud volume for 24 hours, achy breaky heart.
12 hours.
Nice.
Or was it 12 hours?
I think
12
it was
hours.
12
Billy
hours.
Ray.
Yeah, it was
Well,
horrible.
that is the song that gave us Miley Cyrus.
That is true.
So-
That is true.
Yeah.
She was
Hey, you know what's?
to that song.
I'm now more offended that stand-up's the punishment after hearing all these things. You're like, all these awful things, and then you're like, and then what you do, then your favorite thing in the world. I'm
know
like,
what? Here's the thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
We keep trying to outdo the next one,
Yeah.
and it's going to be murdering a homeless guy.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna be like, guys, you're gonna join an underground boxing league, and you're gonna be fighting under a bridge
Our
in
idea
East St. Louis
In the winter.
We could tell him off the air, but our idea for the next punishment could quite possibly be the worst one we've ever done.
We've had a few that have been not approved. One, we were going to tase. Well, we were going to tase him. That was not approved by the lawyers. We had another one that was. Have you ever heard of the Benjamin? Not the Benjamin Button. The George Washington haircut.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna give him like a cul-de-sac?
Like a skullet.
Well,
Like a
yeah,
skullet.
but like the horseshoe.
Hogan. Hogan
It's
style.
called the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Benjamin Button.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Benjamin
Benjamin
Button,
Button.
or the Big Earn. You could call it the Big Earn from Kingpin. I'm totally down. That's great. You guys have some good
We'll
punishments.
tell you the one off the air,
but-
the next one.
Yeah, because I want to know the ones.
Oh,
that,
dude, it is honestly when
It's
we
so funny that it's all these things, and then it comes back to just being like. And
No,
again, see us tonight at Helium, 8 p.m.
We were just it was going to be the first, but we were just waiting for you to come to town. That's all.
Yeah,
it was.
yeah,
We really
sure.
wanted to do it before.
Sure. Listen, less punishments, more boobs. 'Cause-
All right.
I'm for that.
Well, listen, we got to take a break. Dan Soder's here. We'll do. You can stick around right now.
yeah,
All right.
dude, trust me.
We'll do celebrity news after the break. Hey guys, welcome back.
Oh, hey.
It's good to be back. Thank you.
Dan Soder's here. You see him at Helium Comedy Club. 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow. The 7:30 show, I know for a fact, is sold the F out.
Everyone's there to see you,
Nope,
buddy.
that's not completely not true. Now, real quick question. How will I know when my 5 minutes is up? Is there a light of some kind?
Yeah, but it's funny that you say that because Helium has a very difficult light to know where it is.
Should I bring my phone up there and set it on the stool?
How about this? How about at 5 minutes? I'll
No,
just
no,
go.
no, no,
I'll
I'm
just
not
go.
looking at you.
You're done.
Yeah.
No.
You're done, you
Or
head.
I could pop around from backstage and be like, "Psst, get the hell off."
You're in my
Cut the microphone
airspace.
off.
Yeah, there's like a light that you'll see when you're on stage, but hey, bring your phone.
Okay.
Bring your phone because this is the only time you've ever done stand up.
Yeah.
Bring your phone. And make sure it doesn't do auto lock. I'll show you how to set it up in the green room.
What about? Do you do note cards or no?
No. What, are you
I
giving a
don't- I'm
lecture?
I've seen comedians put the
Yeah,
the
and I
cards-
want to give them a flying clothesline every
All
time
right,
I see it.
I wasn't thinking about it.
He is a wrestling
nothing,
guy.
Nothing makes me upset more than just when when someone's like, "What do you guys want to talk about?" It's
No,
like,
no,
idiot,
never
you're
do
here
that.
for 60 minutes. Do your job.
Never do that.
If you forget a joke, you forget a joke. But I mean, I don't know. With you for 5 minutes, I would say no card's fine. I'm talking about headliners. When you see a headliner pull out a note card, you're like, dude, come on.
What
is
if I
it?
just print it all out and just read it straight?
Oh, dude. I think that's a good FU to these guys.
You went. Hello, my name is Rizz.
Man.
And
Or if you just straight up Andy Kaufman them and played the Mighty Mouse theme.
Oh, that's so great.
And then just did that for 5 minutes.
I was thinking of doing just 5 minutes of Eddie Murphy's Raw.
That's right. Or you should just do Foxworthy. You should do something like just do Dangerfield jokes.
Yeah.
I was gonna if I lost this, my plan was gonna be a Kaufman-esque type thing.
Okay.
I was gonna slowly.
Oh, cool. That would have been not funny.
Okay, sure. I was gonna bring out furniture, small pieces of furniture, and then eventually end up laying on a couch just reading a book.
I like that your reaction to that is like you're the guy that has to fight after school, and he goes, if I was in a fight, I'd probably just like karate chop him, and then they'd probably go down, and then Rizzuto's like, yeah, no, I'm the one that has to fight. He's like, so here's what I'd do. He'd come outside and he'd be all like, please don't fight me, and I'll be like, you better fight me. And he'd like, come and get me, and I'd be like,
yeah, I would do that because I got a job to do. I got to sell some stuff after school.
He goes, ooh, you know I'm a friend and I like you, but I know you got to fight. You're going to be fine, dude. Here's the thing.
I'm going to get through it.
You've had way worse punishments on this thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying that because it is my job again.
Yeah.
But
even though this, like, I think if it was one of us three over here,
yeah,
we would have been nervous, but definitely not as nervous as he is.
Why is that? Because you're the host of the show, and you have to understand.
I'm a nutcase. That's why.
I know, but I did radio first before stand-up when I was like 19. I started working at a radio station just to get over the fear of hearing my own voice, and I think that's most of it. It's just talking into a microphone.
I can do 4 hours every day, you know.
I know, dude. I'm telling you, man.
hours?
I think you're a lot more conditioned for it than say if you just worked at it like a regular job.
Again, I'm a nutcase, so
Yeah.
that doesn't.
I mean, it definitely is going to be a room full of people expecting a certain reaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's great, and that's why you do drugs.
All right, yeah.
Because when it doesn't go well,
Do a lot.
drugs go well.
Do a lot of drugs.
Drugs make everything better.
Oh, they
Right,
do.
guys?
They
Yep.
do.
All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment.
It's brought to you by Lena's Pizza, St. Louis's only frozen pizza made with 100% real Provel cheese. Are you a fan of Judd Apatow?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of these master classes?
No. And
Okay.
I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's doing one of these. He's doing one of these master classes where you can learn his craft.
What craft
Where
is
you-
that?
Well, he's a writer, he's a director, he's a producer, and he's a stand-up. And would-be comedians can go and do these online classes. I think it's a little late for you now since you're doing it tonight. But students can pony up to $90 for the class.
That's crazy. I think
$180 a year for unlimited.
$180 a year for unlimited?
Yeah, so $180. I just learned how to be funny like you.
Let me tell you, dude, this is like every generation has their moment where people can just bleed regular folks out of money. Like in the 80s, it was like diet shakes. And then in the 90s, it's like that kind of like quick and easy. Don't worry about it. And like this is like, dude, just go do it.
Next is
just
them
go learn how to do it.
Yeah.
holding you upside down and shaking the money out of your pocket.
That's probably it. I mean, they're probably going to say some interesting stuff. You know how you can save that money and learn that stuff? Read interviews. Go look up interviews with these people, and they'll tell you the stuff, and then just go do it.
Right, do open mic.
well,
Go do open mic. Like
Samuel L. Jackson did a master class
Yeah.
teaching you how to act. How the hell are you going to learn how to act watching some guy?
And Sorkin did a whole thing of like, I just write. I'll teach you how to screenwrite, and you're like, there's no. You think I'm going to write a walk and talk like you like it's West Wing? It's like, you idiot. You got to learn.
Richard Belzer?
Belzer.
He put a book out 1 billion years ago on how to be a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
And all I can
It's
think
my
of, have you seen it?
No, my favorite was there was a Showtime show with Paul Provenza called In the Green Room, and he had Doug Stanhope and Dave Attell on, and Belzer was like, I never sold stuff, and then Stanhope goes, I bought your book about stand-up, Belzer, and you're like, oh, that's great, such a good call out.
Aside from that, I was a lesson learned.
I think what it is they're marketing things right now like failure isn't a part of this, and it's like I think with anything you got to go fail at it and get better.
Oh my God, my first show.
Yeah.
Oh, ugh.
Yeah.
Would you do a master class on radio?
No.
Yeah, because what do you tell them? You're like,
You have to be a master to do it.
End of video.
but it's
That's it
clear.
right there.
I don't know. It's like, are these master classes just paying them out the ass to get them to
Yes.
do this?
They have to be.
Yes.
Yeah, they have
They
to.
have to be.
Yeah. Harvey Weinstein, will you guys do me a favor that look up a casting couch and hit images. Just casting couch.
I don't think I want to.
No, it'll be all right.
Yeah, you do. Go to Brazzers.
Hey, he knows what's up. Am I right, Jeff?
Yes. I do. Harvey Weinstein will obviously not be at the Oscars on Sunday, but he will kind of sort of be right down the block at Hollywood Boulevard there. A couple of street artists have put together a gold statue resembling Weinstein sitting on a couch, holding his robe closed within walking distance of the ceremony. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw the casting couch statue.
So I'll have to drive past that when
Yeah,
they
you have to
go
go past that and look where the actual statue is. It's,
if you blow the statue, you get HOV lane access. It's pretty cool. It's a real casting couch. You get benefits for doing bad things.
Plastic Jesus is one of the street artists behind this. I think we've talked about him before.
I think
Plastic Jesus?
Yeah, it sounds
whoever
really
it is,
familiar.
Are they putting up the billboards that say like
I don't think that's the
pedophile
same people, but I'm not sure. It very well could be, but Plastic Jesus is behind this.
Oh, man, you guys saw Harvey Weinstein get slapped in the face in Phoenix, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but it was like a little like.
Yeah.
It was so weird because the guy that did it was almost like I didn't like him either.
Yeah, he was a douche.
Same
Like,
way.
He was a
I
douche.
want to like the guy that slaps Harvey Weinstein.
But he was a drunk god, like
Yeah.
a drunk bro.
And he's like, hey, you suck, dude. And you're like, oh, dude, if bros turn on you,
Yeah,
you're
you've
really
lost the bro.
screwed.
You've lost the bros.
Yeah.
How bad is that guy if he slapped Harvey Weinstein and you don't like him?
A date rapist slapping a regular rapist? It's really
We lost the bros. It's over.
Oh, guys, the bro demo's gone.
Tori Spelling not having a good day. Her husband, Dean McDormand, had to call 911 to report that Tori was having a mental breakdown. This happened yesterday morning about 7 a.m., saying Tori was being aggressive. And then that Corinne Olympias from The Bachelor, remember her? She was over there hanging out with Tori. There was a nervous breakdown going on, saying that Spelling is overwhelmed with being a mom and also money issues. How can this woman have money issues?
How does she have money issues?
Hate famous people sometimes.
Dude, that's why you live in Queens, right?
Yeah, she just described a Tuesday for a single mom of 2 kids. Where she's like, I'm having money issues. I'm freaking out. I have 2 kids and I got no one helping me. And then Tori Spelling's like, this is a mental breakdown. Call the police.
And that's life.
That is life. That's just life.
Yeah,
It's called
you
living.
idiot.
You
It's life.
plastic-faced idiot. It's just life.
So not
Deal
a
with
fan.
it.
So you're saying not
No,
a fan.
I hate any of that. The whole Spelling thing is like, her dad was just this old creepy dude into teenagers, and then he made her like forced her to be famous.
I've never seen his hands, but Aaron Spelling seemed like a guy that would have like crypt keeper
Oh
hands.
yeah, liver spotted,
long fingers, like long wrinkly fingers,
And almost
Clammy.
translucent skin almost.
white skin and like
Let
clammy,
me see you in the better light.
clammy, long, wrinkly fingers.
Your shoulders are so smooth.
Yeah.
There was a domestic violence report taken by the cops, though, believe it or not. Forbes has named. Are you into hip hop at all? Rap?
Yeah,
Any of that
absolutely.
stuff? All right. So Forbes has named the wealthiest artist in hip hop for 2018. And with the fortune of $900 million, who is it?
Jay-Z.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It's Jay-Z. Way to go, man.
There it is. I was going to say Jay-Z or P. Diddy.
Diddy usually tops the list. He's number 2 this year.
Hey!
Look at you. Squeaking by with
I mean,
825.
They're the ones that like have businesses. Like they've like done
Other
Not action.
stuff.
So, all right, see if you can get a third one in a row. Who's third? Think
third.
what you're saying outside the business of just the rapping.
I want to say Pitbull, but that's probably not right.
I have a guess.
Mr. Worldwide?
I'm
I'm gonna say Drake.
I was going to say Dr. Dre.
Yeah, he has a
Dr.
second.
Dre is-
yeah,
that's the best one,
He's also a
'cause of
doctor.
Beats.
It's Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Beats by Dre.
770 million, and then Drake and Eminem tied for 4th at 100 million.
Good for them.
And speaking of Mr. Z, is it? It looks like he and Beyonce are going to do an album and a tour.
Oh well, thank God.
I know.
You got to wonder if that's like Jay-Z asking Beyonce, where he's like, "Yo, B, please,
We can call it Bazy.
yeah, you're the most famous person in the world."
He don't need to do that.
I mean, yeah, but it's probably like he's bored and he just wants to, and his wife's going to go
How
on
could you be
tour.
bored with $900 million?
I don't know. Probably you just have everything's awesome, so nothing really makes you
Really?
happy
I don't know.
anymore.
I'd figure out things to make me
Yeah.
happy.
Oh, I mean,
I'd buy
they're
things.
probably into weird stuff. They're probably like, $900 million. Your life is. We don't know what
Well, I
life
don't
is
know
like.
what that ever will be like.
It's pure comfort.
I know.
Yeah. Pure comfort.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I wouldn't be doing 5 minutes of stand up tonight. You know, like, guys,
Imagine doing 50 every night.
Gotta do 10 times more than you.
Just chasing that challenge.
A week from this Sunday, Fox is gonna finally air that 2-hour special called O.J. Simpson: The Lost Confession. Remember when he sat down and did the?
Well, he wrote a book called "If I Did It."
Right.
I mean, you got to be kidding me.
Do you remember what his final say was? Like, you know how he described that night and what he said happened after he put the mask and the glove on? You remember what he said? He says after that he blacked out and he doesn't remember anything else. That's his excuse. He's like, I was going to go scare everybody, and then I blacked out, and the next thing I knew, I woke up and I was covered in blood.
He gave the Frank the Tank from Old School. He goes, that's how you double murder. That's how you double murder. It's going to be one of those specials where they just ramp you up, and then they never
and then
give
it's
you.
nothing.
Yeah.
Here's a little piece of it if you want to listen to OJ.
Right.
I'm going to tell you a story you've never heard before.
Is this really OJ?
Yeah, that's OJ. You can see the trailers on the blog. Yeah,
so this is really OJ talking.
Yes, it is.
It takes place the night of June 12, 1994, and it concerns the murders of my ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her young friend, Ronald Goldman.
Boy,
You could just hear him grit through his teeth. He goes, and her young friend.
Yep.
He's saying it almost so nonchalantly, too.
Yeah, like
Imagine if you're his kids.
You should see the video of this is when they show him walking up onto the little stage that they put together for him to
Oh,
just
dude,
kind of look
I
around
love-
like, hey, man.
I love that they did this with a walk and talk where he goes, hi, I'm O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Running back. Father.
Murder.
Ronald Goldman. Forget everything you think you know about that night, because I know the facts better than anyone.
I was there.
Yeah,
This is one story the whole world got wrong.
Does he confess? You be the judge. O.J. Simpson.
He goes, what if I
The
told
Lost
you
Confession. Sunday, March 11th on Fox.
Yeah.
pack of wild dogs. You're like, oh, OJ, no. We know a human being did this. He goes, or you think a human being did this. What if I told you dogs in human clothes did this?
Nobody thought of that angle.
Yeah. You go, OJ, come on. How much money
Damn,
do
you
you
know
need?
that makes sense.
Yeah, it really does.
He goes, give me $400.
How are you on videos for like violence and gross stuff? Because these guys love that stuff, and I always have to look away.
I
It
don't-
really depends.
I don't like it.
Well, you may or may not like it, but you normally wind up looking.
No,
No,
I
he's usually
come on.
against it. We are
80% of the
time.
time, you will get up
Like-
and go over to his desk and look.
somebody snapping a leg.
I can't.
I can't either, man.
Big J, my buddy, he's really good at watching that stuff, and I usually have to look away. I'll look real quick, and then be like, no. It's like,
That's me.
But you do
I'm-
look real quick.
I'm
do
sitting
look
at the
real quick.
computer across, from Rizz, and I go, Rizz, oh my God, this dude broke his knee. His knee went through his forehead. And he's like, I'm not going to watch that. I'm like, oh man, it's disgusting. Jeff, you watch it.
Yep. Nope, not gonna happen. What about like popping zits and stuff like that?
I'm fine with
those
that.
Oh,
videos?
yeah, that's fun.
So you guys know who this Dr. Sandra Lee is?
No.
She's huge on YouTube, and that's what she does. She like lances
Apparently Sticks in
boils.
there is a big fan.
You know this?
Oh.
She lances boils and pops big old zits and cysts and stuff like that.
for some reason, I'm cool. I'm okay with those videos.
Ugh.
I watched a woman, like one time my buddy showed me this video of like one of the largest blackheads ever removed.
Yeah, it's so
Oh.
fascinating.
And when you pull it out, it's
It
just
looked
like
like
a
a snake.
hole. Yeah. And it's just like a hole in a person's skin.
was that in the ear?
No, but I saw that one.
Oh, that one
This
was
was on
gnarly.
like this dude's back, and it just like pulled out a whole.
No, but I saw that one.
Oh, there's actually a website called popthatzit.com, which it's all over that.
That's definitely a fetish.
Well, yeah. This lady, this Dr. Sandra Lee, is getting her own show on TLC, and she's going to go by the name of Dr. Pimple Popper,
No.
and it's going to be on TLC, and you can actually send in videos if you want to.
No.
No.
Isn't that
It's
neat?
like America's Funniest Home Videos with zits.
Yeah.
Exactly.
TLC is really looking for some ad revenue.
Well, and since Honey Boo Boo went off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
that's true. You got to pick
struggling.
up the,
TLC's fall lineup: popping zits, hitting people in the head with hammers. TLC, we got nothing.
Is my 600-pound life on that
Yep.
network? You see somebody died?
Oh yeah.
What?
By the
really?
way,
During surgery or before or after or what?
no, just
After.
by being an 800-pound man.
Yeah,
Wow.
that did contribute to
But I
it.
really hate the news and like how they're like contestant or like cast member of 600-pound life is dead. You're like, yeah, the show's called 600-pound life. I didn't think you were gonna if you would have told me like lives healthy and has great blood pressure, I'd be like, well, that's a
Well,
news story.
I said to myself, I saw the star. I was like, what did he die from? Oh,
Yeah.
dumb question.
Gunfight. He tried to rob a bank.
A piano fell on him.
a local Chase Bank was getting knocked off, and they're like, this small island wants all small bills and non-denomination.
Heart attack, huh?
Yeah.
See that coming.
Oh, dude, if I was that guy's friend and I'd threaten him with heart punches, just go, ah, just kidding. That will end you.
All right, go ahead. Patrico.
Crappy birthdays, all celebrities celebrating birthdays over the weekend. Rebel Wilson, 38. Chris Martin, 41. Daniel Craig is 50. Bon Jovi, 56. Tone Loc is 52. Yeah. And today's Burton birthday of the day. Some may know her as the chick from Beetlejuice. Others know her from Best in Show. Seriously, she'll always be known as the mom from Home Alone. Catherine O'Hara, 64 years young.
One of the greatest.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Lulu Martinez. Today's birthday girl shagged more balls than a center fielder at spring training.
Morning.
In 79 fine films, including 3, 4, and More, Ass Traffic, Volume 5.
That's a good one.
Sexual Rage, the Porno Olympics, the Anal Games.
Oh.
She's
Everybody
only...
gets a medal.
Are those two different? Are those like winter and summer?
Yes. In a movie called She's Only Half My Age, and who can forget her unforgettable role in Hey Everybody, Let's Sleep with My Wife.
Oh, cool.
Lulu Martinez is 32 years old. That's your porno birthday, your crappy birthday, and that is your crap on celebrities.
All right, fetch me the one they'll call Fandango.
All right.
Real or fake results. Next.